Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be the day 8 of our conversation on unlocking the potential of our speech and transforming our lives by making better use of this wonderful instrument that we have. I hope that you have enjoyed it so far. I've been enjoying a lot the conversations that we were having over the past days and weeks. And today is going to be the day 8, the final day for us to have this conversation on this topic. That doesn't mean that it's all that there is for talking about it, but I hope that you have enjoyed it. And today we're gonna be really more in tune with ourselves. It's gonna be more about self-talk, about how we are perceiving the world around, and how we can adjust our words in a way that can shift our reality in a way that is smoother, in a way that is more fulfilling to us, and also of observing what's going on, and from that making choices that are more congruent to how we want to live and how we want to perceive situations. So somehow we have touched upon these topics in previous videos, but today is going to be more specific, and we're going to be really looking at us. And I want to invite you today to be looking at yourself and seeing how much you have been appreciating the fact of you existing, of you being here, and of you contributing with the world with the best that you have, while at the same time you can acknowledge the things that maybe are not perfect within you, but still they are not your essence. They're still something that may be manifesting as a result of maybe programmings that you might have received in your childhood, or maybe conversations and things that you have absorbed from the outside worlds that maybe are not what you would like to keep with you. And this has happened to all of us somehow, of becoming more aware of the kind of thoughts that are more congruent to how we want to live, and whether they are being supportive or not to that. So today you can do that to yourself. How is your interaction with the environments that you've been lately? How has been your interaction with your digital contacts, you know, with kind of contents that you have been exposing yourself online? Has it been fulfilling? Has it been in tune with how you want to live? Are those things pushing you up? Are they bringing you down? Are they putting you up in a state that bring more ease? Are they causing something else? So just observe that, and from that you know that you can make new choices. You know that you can select what is better for you, acknowledging your own preferences, and not necessarily pushing all things away that may not be your preference. And I think that this is key to talk about this topic these days, because we have a lot of things that maybe they do not make us feel good, and still we must acknowledge that those things are existing. They are happening somehow. And it's not about being talking about them. It's not about being constantly observing that, but witnessing that that exists and say, okay, I know that this exists. I know that this is something distorted, and I can really shift my focus and my attention to what is essential to me, what is fulfilling, what is bringing me more into the state of peace, of calmness, of joy. So it is truly my way of seeing things, that when we try to exclude things from our reality and say, I don't want this anymore, and push them away, and not learning from what that situation is trying to bring us, we are postponing the resolution of that inside of us. So very often people push things away and not looking at them, which causes that thing to ripple back somehow through other situations, other people. And then we ask ourselves, okay, this pattern is repeating, but it's not about the pattern in the outside. It's something that sometimes just needs a shift. And this internal shift can happen through a realization of wanting and being open and receptive to the harmonization inside. So let's say that you have been, I don't know, not wanting to hear certain songs anymore, you know, and you can realize that maybe the lyrics are not congruent to how you want to live your life, or maybe those frequencies, they are not a match anymore to what you want to manifest. They are not resonating with you any longer. So instead of saying, I don't want these frequencies anymore, I don't want to hear those songs, if you push them away that way, what tends to happen is that people around start putting these songs, and you don't understand why they are putting those songs out there if you don't want them anymore. I'm just giving a very quick example, a very simple one. So it's not about pushing them away, it's just saying, okay, I know that those songs exist, they're still there, some people may still like it, and that's okay. The thing though is that I'm choosing something else. I'm choosing to sing things that are more uplifting to me. I prefer to use my voice to lift me up to greater states that I don't even know what they are yet. I'm still in this unfolding process of learning with my growth and expansion, which is never ending. So it's okay. And then all that noise, it starts to not be part anymore of your reality. They just bounce. So there is this coexistence of things that maybe we like and we dislike, but we can be far beyond that. We can go beyond our own preferences. Okay? And this happens with our internal disposition. And that doesn't mean that you cannot have preferences. I'm having a preference to be here and talking to you today. This is a preference. I chose to be making this video today. It's a preference. However, if something maybe would be a higher priority to me for whatever reason, then I would be doing something else at this time. You see? And that's okay. And that doesn't mean that I wouldn't do the video. So we can have preferences and we can sustain those preferences without thinking that what we want is not being realized, or what we want is not coming to fruition, because they are. Everything that we set our intention and attention, and we bring all of us into that with our thoughts or emotions and our actions, those things are going to manifest some way, somehow. If you just be grateful for that, that's it. There's no need to be fighting with yourself. There's no need to be wrestling with things that may be happening in the outside world. And how things are going to manifest, we don't need to know. We don't need to know the details. But what is under your capability of directing yourself towards that, go for it. So today I would like to invite in this conversation about unlocking the potential of speech is acknowledging your essence, acknowledging your existence, acknowledging that you have your preferences, acknowledging that you have the inner motivation to keep going in the direction of what is truly meaningful to you. And you can do this by saying, I am grateful for who I am. I am grateful for who I am. I am grateful for who I am. And I dissolve all distortions that I might have perceived as preventing me from being who I am, because I am that I am. Let this unfold. Let this unfold. Let this unfold. Releasing the judgments about right and wrong, about good or bad. Are you constantly acknowledging yourself, or have you been maybe absorbing things from the outside that are not congruent to who you are? And then you judge yourself, oh, I'm doing this wrong. Oh, I'm doing this right because someone else said. It's not about that. Existence is flowing through you. Existence is flowing through us. Existence is flowing through every being. In a small insect, and the trees, the birds, in everything. It goes far beyond our personalities. It goes far beyond our stories. The ones that maybe we have created about ourselves, those that we have absorbed from surroundings. We are far beyond that. So, what is far beyond that? What is here for you? And let your voice be an expression of that as well, of this unfolding that leads you into the right places at the right time, with the right people, with the right circumstances. Not a right or wrong based on the judgment of our limited perception. That the thoughts try to stick to. It's something natural that happens. Inside, to the point of realizing that no matter what you're going through, I'm going through, what people are going through. There's always something amazing happening in that. So, how much are we allowing ourselves and being receptive in acknowledging the great opportunity that we are having through situations we are living? How that is so transformative. And then we use our words with more precision. We use our words with more love and intent of harmonizing through that love, not pushing away, not being attached to what's going on. The best words, they come with ease. The ideas, they are a byproduct of this inner state of contentment. And this can be manifested in the words that we use with affirmations about what we want, about what we choose to live, what we love to live, how we love to live. So there's no crisis from one perspective. And if there is one, you transform that into an opportunity with your words. What's the best thing that I can get through this situation that is so transformative that I can shift completely this aspect of my life and grow and expand and evolve in ways that I could never predict? So the affirmation, I am grateful for who I am, and I dissolve all distortions. That I have perceived as invading my life. It shifts everything. No waiting for a resolution to come from separated thing, context, entity, person outside to transform that. Because it's all that is. So thank you so much for being here with me in this conversation. And in these conversations, as we were exploring how to unlock the potential of our speech to transform our lives. Take good care and see you next time. Bye bye.